my view, fell short of our expectations. I'm sure I speak for many Nigerians. A good number of these ministers have no business being in government. Some of them don't even know why they are ministers. And I say this with a high sense of responsibility as a Nigerian who wants to see consistent progress being made by our nation. I can tell you that the president ought to have fired a lot more ministers because there are not many stars in this cabinet. There are not many stars. So why are we keeping so many ministers, especially a bunch of ministers that are just not good enough? A bunch of ministers that are not really making Nigerians happy. Only a few of them are getting the job done. And for that reason, I believe that the, the president should have gone a step further, should have shown more ministers the door. Because if the president doesn't know it, he's carrying a lot of dead woods in that cabinet. And it will begin to reflect because many Nigerians who want to see radical changes happen will be disappointed when those changes don't happen. And it all begins with the quality of people that the president has to work with him. He doesn't have a cabinet that is made up of stars. He has a cabinet that is dominated by people who are simply not good enough. People who are even too tongue-tied to come out to say, this is what we have done in my ministry. So why keep such people? So first and foremost, I believe that the cabinet reshuffle was not far-reaching enough. The president should have allowed a lot more ministers to go. But what the president did was to sack 5 ministers, reappointed, reassigned 10 to new portfolios, and then he also appointed 7 new ministers. So this is where we are. I believe that the president should have done much more by way of sending the ministers who are not good enough packing. Maybe because I believe that it should be a continuous process. Maybe after another 6 months, some will go. So, but if you ask me, he has not done enough. He has not shaken the table enough. He needs to shake the table in a fearsome manner, but he has not done that.